He's right there. I cannot believe how close we just got to this giant down potential black bear. He's 46 yards away. Let's see. So we're zeroed in for 43. We might just hold center mass and let one fly. It should be perfect. It should be perfect. So today we're out here and we're actually tracking down a max weight black bear. I don't know exactly how big it is just yet, but I got a pretty good feeling it's gonna be a good one. Now, the way that we entered this spot here is we had to go super slow. And I've been crouching for the last 250 yards. That is how serious we're taking this right now. This is a big deal. Alright, so I want to try and get on top of this rock here so we can look down and potentially spot this bear. Because one, I would absolutely love to know where he beds down. Yes! Wow. Well, we found him. We found him, guys. Unbelievable. He is less than 70 yards out from us. Now, we just got to sneak up on him, get to about 50, and let one fly. But there he is right there. Take a look at that. I mean, honestly, we're already pretty much in range here at about 67. He's facing kind of directly at us though, so yeah, it is a good angle to be able to get good penetration. But here's the thing, if you miss the heart and pull off left or you pull off right, you might go right in between the heart and the lung, and we definitely don't want to do that. So I want to check something once. He's gonna rest here for a good little while. That's gonna mean we'll have plenty of time to be able to work our way around and sneak into range on this bear. Not that we really need to get any closer, but to get to a good spot where we can get a broadside shot. The one thing that we do have to do though is make sure that we don't lose sight of this bear, because if we go down too far, there's a good chance that that bear might move, and we can't risk that. We can't risk that at all. So I think what we'll do is just go right behind this tree and go directly in line with this big pine tree right in front of us. Okay. I hear what I'm pretty sure is a rabbit. At least I'm hoping. If it's a rabbit, it's fine. But I am hoping that it is not a fox, because these fox are smart. Alright, so there's a tree right there. Once we get to that tree, we'll be about 40 yards out. I want to double check something once. Yeah, still locked and loaded with the 600s. So we're setting pretty good here. Just got to get over a little bit off this lip here so we can see over the top of that ridge. And I think once we get to that tree, actually we have cover here. Yeah, we do have cover. We have full cover here, as a matter of fact. But there is our bear right there, 50 yards out from us. So we have full cover under this little tree. Interesting. That would mean that we should have cover over here as well. Alright guys, we're less than 50 yards away right now. So we're trying to just barely move and hardly make any noise. But he is right behind that brush right there. We don't have cover, unfortunately. I really hope he didn't see us. No, he saw us. Alright guys, he's 40 yards out. We're gonna have to crouch up and let one fly. He's coming towards us, he's coming towards us. Dude, this bear is so smart. I really wish we had some cover. Okay, did he stop? I think he might have stopped. Yeah, he stopped, he stopped. Man, he's so smart. Alright, so we gotta let him calm down again. Because he keeps sensing us. Oh my god. We've worked so hard to get to this bear, guys. So hard. And we're less than 50 yards away. We just can't quite get a shot off. There he is, again, right behind that tree. Seriously. Look at that. There he is, right there. He's only 50 yards out from us. But that is not a shot. This should be a shot right here, though. Don't exactly have a perfect angle for all the vitals. But I'll tell you what, we can for surely get spine, lung, and potential heart from this angle right here. So we're zeroed in for 43. We might just hold center mass and let one fly. It should be perfect. It should be perfect. Yes! What a shot! What a shot, guys. Oh my god, he's down. You have no idea how much I'm freaking out inside right now. I am so happy. We hunted for hours and maybe even a day to be able to get this thing. And we finally got him laying right here. Oh my god. He was quartering directly away from us. I pretty much held right for center. We should have hit lung, liver, intestine. Who knows what we would have hit, to be honest. All I know is we definitely hit a lot of something good. So let's take an awesome picture of this giant black bear. Oh, actually, I think we'll go like that. There we go. All right, guys, let's pick him up and find out how we did. Yes, it's gonna be a diamond, and heck yes, guys, we pulled off a heart shot. We pulled off a heart shot. 47 yard, right lung, heart shot, and spine. Looks like we held that thing right on the money. Let's take a look at the angle of the shot that we took there, guys. So he was angled pretty much just like this right here. And I held center mass, which would have been right about there. And oh, wow. Could it get any better than that? Seriously, could it get any better than that? Caught the spine, lung, and right through the center of the heart at 46 yards on a giant diamond black bear. Wow. But you see what I mean? How it's kind of risky taking that shot? Because had we hit center mass, there's a slight chance that we could have only got spinal cord and vertebrae and it wouldn't have counted. So we did have to hold center mass, but I also pulled a little bit to the right of that spine. And man, we hit that thing right on the money. What a shot, and what another giant, beautiful diamond black bear. I think that actually might be our first ever diamond black bear that we've taken as it was bedded. Wow. What a sweet, sweet moment that was right there. I can't even tell you how long we hunted for. I mean, I kind of did, but this is the third attempt at trying to get this bear. Actually, fourth. One time I came here, ran around just to try and find his bed, and I couldn't find his bed. We found the tracks, so I tracked him for a long ways and never did see him. So what I think I decided was happening is we were spawning in at the lodge, which was less than 200 yards away from where he was bedding. And because we were doing that, this bear was actually glitching out and we couldn't see him. So he was invisible in a sense. And we kept tracking pretty much nothing. Then what I decided to do is go back to a different lodge, run all the way over to this location, get within 350 yards, and then crouch the rest of the way. We crouch all the way there. And then found this guy. It worked out so amazingly. 22.83, so he wasn't a giant diamond. He just barely made diamond. But you know what? That's a diamond. 582 pounder. That also goes to show you how big our last diamond was that we got out of the tree stand on this map as well. That one scored 23.6, which also weighed 600 pounds. But let's get it mounted. I don't care how much it's going to cost. Let's get it mounted. Oh, wow. Another one is down. Another one is down. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.